Alright, how's it going, YouTube? So, excuse the wind, but I want to give you an update on the T-Maxx. As you can see, we got an OSTM motor in there we're going to try out today. I just got it. So, let me give you a little story on this. I had got a few motors from a guy out here by me. He's in Reading. So, when I seen this motor and I just looked at where the area was and it said Reading, I assumed it was the same person. So I automatically hit the guy up, say, hey, I want this. He's like, all right, where you coming from? He's like, New York? I'm like, no. I'm like, he's like, well, you're kind of far from me. So when I look at the address, this guy's like 7 hours away from me. He's in Reading, PA, and not Reading, MA. So he ended up shipping it to me. I got it. I haven't even cranked it over or nothing. We don't even know if it runs or anything, but it does have great compression. So we'll go ahead and test it out. I could have put it in many cars. I could have put it in the RS4. I know y'all probably tired of that. So, and I could have put it in a Rustler. I said, you know what? Let me try the T-Maxx, see how it holds up, and then go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up. I'm gonna do the first crank up with you guys, so you can see what's going on. I'm just gonna get it ready. It does have the T-Maxx, the original push thing in the back, whatever it's called. I forgot the name of it, but I am gonna use the glow igniter and that, and then we'll fire it up from there. See, I'm sure it's gonna need tuning, but all right, y'all stay tuned. Sorry. So I always do forget to mention that it has the RD Logic pipe up there. So with the 3.3, you had to run this pipe very rich because the pipe makes the engine, the motor run lean for some reason. If you ever had one, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to richen up some needles, and this is a 3-needle carb, so we'll see what happens. I'm probably not gonna mess with the middle needle. I'm only gonna touch the high and the low, so, and then we'll see what happens from there. All right, YouTube, let's do the first fire up. As I said, the Easy Start, Traxxas Easy Start, that was the name of it. But I'm gonna prime it. You gotta prime both exhausts. It's like a little trick I do to do that. Feel shit on it now. We'll know in a minute. Very loud. This needle look a little low to me. I'm gonna just go 1.5 a turn. I'm richening in it. Sound like it's too lean, but it still hasn't warmed up yet. a hang up. I don't like that. It's rich though. That's low end. I'm gonna go in with it. It's getting there. Too fat. Too low on the idle. I don't know where the idle was set at. I didn't touch no needles until I got out here, so I know the idle is down too low. So I'm gonna just go back up about right here because I turned it down about half a turn. So right there it should run. I'm not gonna touch none of the gas needles or none of that. Still hanging up a little bit. I'm not gonna mess with that low end. I'm getting ready to crank it again and mess with the tune again, and I look, there's no more nitro in there. So I'm over here chasing something that don't need to be chased. So right now what was in there was 20. I'm gonna put 30% now, and the tune might have to get tagged with a little bit more, but that was the last 20% I had. So I'm gonna start breaking, doing my thing with the 30 and see how it runs now. Definitely got more power than the 3.3. Here the way it's hanging up in the end, I will chase that all day. Cause with this pipe, I've never seen nobody get this pipe dialed in. It's just leaking too much back pressure. It sounds good and everything. I'm a Richard in. Just to try to stop the hanging up. Sounds like it got better. Trust me, that idle is low. It's just them pipes are so loud. What y'all think? That might be my idle hanging up. That's what that might be. Just didn't catch none of that, but I was running it and it sounded like the spur stripped out, but what really happened was everything came off. The gear, the nut, the spring, I found the washers laying there, and all the pads came off. That motor is a beast, I'm not gonna lie. I can imagine a 21. That's the next mission to get, is a 21. I don't even think this thing would hold a 21, but we'll see. It was doing good. Hopefully I caught it where I heard it ringing out. I figured the wind was too much in this side, so I went to that side, and it was opening up. The wheelies was pulling instant wheelies. Definitely a nice build, man. A nice engine. I enjoyed this just now. Yeah, for sure. All right, so we will be going to the hobby shop tomorrow. I'm sure my local hobby shop's got all the pieces that I need to get this thing back up and running. For now, I'm having fun with this motor, but this motor is definitely not for this. I need a 21 or a 19. I see the bug is trying to work out the tweaks in the 19, so I'm not decided on the 19. But if I could get a 21 OS that fits directly in here, that would be beautiful. If not, we'll just probably put a 3.3. But the way this OS got this thing popping wheelies on demand, oh man, that was a blast. And I could imagine it on the jumps, but our local spot that we do jumps at is blocked off, so we can't even get in there at the moment. So I'll look for some other spots to get this out to. Other than that, I'm gonna take it back to the bench. I don't even like putting the cars back on the show. Actually, my local hobby shop is still open. I'm gonna probably run over there now, get the pads, the spring, and then the nut. It probably comes in a kit. I probably have a nut. If not, I'm gonna walk back over there and see if I can find it. It's just turds everywhere in there, but other than that, it did great. I'm gonna leave it how it is tuned right now. It's still hanging up a little bit, but this RD Logic pipes will have you chasing your tune all day. So my next time out, it is nice today, so tomorrow is supposed to be even nicer, so I might have to lean it out. We'll see. Y'all stay tuned. It's probably been a long video. I've been babbling. At least we got it dialed in. It works so good, it worked the spur gear off of there. All right, y'all stay tuned.